Life crumbling around you? You're actually winning. In fact, over 70% of people report major life upheavals as turning points towards success. Your current chaos isn't just a phase, it's the launch pad for a remarkable life ahead. Intrigued? Let's dive into why these tumultuous times are actually your golden ticket to a future filled with happiness and achievement. Life's disruptions are like unsolicited advice from a well-meaning aunt. You didn't ask for it, but maybe there's something in it for you. These changes, whether they're shifting daily routines, friendships that feel like they're on a break, or family squabbles that remind you of a sitcom, are not just random hiccups. They're the universe's way of rearranging the furniture in the room of your life, making space for something new. Think about it. If you never changed anything in your life, you'd still be wearing the same clothes from high school and thinking that a fancy dinner is a microwave meal. But you've evolved since then, haven't you? Your inner energy is doing the same. It's outgrowing the old patterns, the all-too-familiar faces, and the comfort zones that are a bit too comfy. This isn't about your life falling apart. It's about it falling into place, just in a way you didn't expect. You're shedding the old layers like a snake, but hopefully with less hissing and scaring people away. Your previous energy was like your old favorite sweater, familiar and comforting, but not quite the right fit anymore. Now, your new energy is beckoning different experiences, people, and opportunities. Think of it as upgrading your wardrobe, but for your life. So when you see these changes happening, don't fret. They're not a signal that everything's going wrong, but rather that everything's realigning to match the new you. It's like your life's GPS recalculating the route. You're still headed to the destination, just taking a different road. You're longing for a fresh start, but let's face it, if you were fully equipped for this new chapter, you'd be living it already. So what's the holdup? It's like craving a gourmet meal but only knowing how to make toast. There's some learning to do first. This period is all about getting in sync with your dreams. Think of it as a dance class where you're still stepping on toes, awkward but necessary. This learning phase might feel like sitting through a movie with endless plot twists. It's uncomfortable, sometimes a bit much, but crucial for the grand finale. Pain, as pesky as it can be, is actually your undercover mentor. It nudges you, saying, "Hey, there's a lesson here." It's these lessons that build the staircase to your dream life. But here's the kicker. While you're busy questioning why things aren't falling into place, the universe is busy aligning them, just not in the way you expected. It's like ordering a mystery box. You have no clue what's inside, but you're hopeful it's something awesome. This process is about trusting that mystery box, even when it feels like it's filled with puzzles instead of prizes. Remember, significant change doesn't come from comfort zones. It's born out of those "why is this happening to me" moments. So, while you're navigating this maze of transformation, keep in mind that every confusing turn, every unexpected drop, is setting you up for the grand reveal, your ideal life. Trust the process, laugh at the hiccups, and keep moving forward. You're not just changing, you're evolving into the person you're meant to be. Pain, while often unwelcome, is like that friend who tells you the hard truths. It's there to guide, not to harm. Think of it as your personal trainer in the gym of life. It pushes you, tests your limits, and yes, sometimes it feels like it enjoys watching you struggle. But just like those muscle aches are signs of growing stronger, the discomfort you feel now is shaping you for what's next. Life's difficulties are not roadblocks, but rather stepping stones. They are there to teach us, to make us wiser, and to prepare us for the future we dream of. It's like learning to ride a bike. Remember those falls, scrapes, and wobbles? They weren't just random accidents. Each fall taught you balance, each scrape was a lesson in resilience, and each wobble brought you closer to gliding smoothly. These tough times are similar. They're not senseless hardships. They're sculpting you into a more robust, more capable person. Every challenge you face is like a puzzle piece. At first, it looks confusing and out of place. But as you progress, each piece finds its place, and the bigger picture starts to make sense. Moreover, these struggles come with hidden gifts. They teach patience, empathy, and understanding, qualities that are gold in the currency of life. They make you relatable, as everyone has their share of struggles. So, when life throws lemons at you, don't just make lemonade. Use them to flavor the experiences that life has in store for you. Remember, nobody ever said, "I learned so much from that really easy time in my life." It's the bumps in the road that teach the best lessons. Transitioning through life's changes is like trying to solve a puzzle with pieces that keep reshaping themselves. It's tricky, but not impossible. You might feel like a juggler with one too many balls in the air, but this is where the magic happens. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It's more like tidying up your room. You need to clear out the old to make space for the new. Think of your life as a garden. Just as a gardener removes weeds to help the plants thrive, you need to weed out old habits and thoughts. It's not about throwing everything away. Sometimes it's just realizing that the comfy old chair, your old ways, might not fit with the sleek new sofa, your new life. This phase might feel like you're a detective in your own life, figuring out what stays and what goes. It's about understanding that change isn't your enemy. It's more like a fussy friend who pushes you out of your comfort zone because they know it's for the best. And yes, change can be as uncomfortable as wearing a sweater that's a bit too tight, but it's also as rewarding as finding extra fries at the bottom of the bag. Letting go is about embracing the new tunes life is playing and learning the dance steps as you go. It's about realizing that you're the artist of your life, and it's time to create a masterpiece. Each stroke of change is a splash of color on your canvas, transforming it into something wonderful. So, hold on to your brush, keep your colors ready, and paint away. After all, every masterpiece started with a single, brave stroke. In this unexpected phase of solitude, something remarkable happens. You're not just sitting around talking to your plants, though they are great listeners. This time alone is like discovering a secret room in your house you never knew existed. Within these quiet moments, you start to understand yourself more deeply than ever before. It's like finally getting the chance to read a book about the most interesting person in the world, you. Think of this period as your personal workshop. Here, away from the noise and hustle, you're crafting a new version of yourself. You're not just twiddling your thumbs, you're building bridges to new possibilities. You might find yourself picking up hobbies you never had time for, or rediscovering passions that got buried under life's busyness. This isolation is your training ground. Like a caterpillar in a cocoon, you're getting ready to emerge stronger and more vibrant. It's not about changing who you are, but about uncovering the best version of yourself that's been waiting to shine. You're digging deep, finding qualities and strengths you didn't know you had. Maybe you're learning patience, like finally not burning your toast, or discovering a well of creativity. Who knew you could draw more than just stick figures? And let's not forget, this journey within helps you forge a new, stronger connection with the universe. It's like tuning into a radio frequency that was always there, but you just hadn't dialed in correctly. Now, you're in sync with a larger rhythm, one that guides and supports you. So while this phase of solitude might have seemed daunting at first, it's turning out to be one of the best tickets to personal growth and understanding. You're not just passing time, you're transforming it into a pathway to self-discovery and empowerment. If you've made it this far, you're truly committed to transforming your life. Remember, chaos is a prelude to your success. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights. You're not just a viewer, you're a vital part of our journey towards abundance. Stay strong, and here's to a life filled with blessings and breakthroughs.